So I'm on the 2021 Aprilia RS660 today. In my opinion, it's one of the most exciting, interesting, and innovative motorcycles launched this decade. Innovative. That's not a word you usually hear when you're talking about motorcycles. To be honest, a lot of motorcycle development tends to be retrospective and sometimes borderline regressive. But innovative is a word that definitely applies, I think, to this bike. It's obviously a brilliant sports bike, as anyone who's ridden it knows. But can you actually ride this bike to work every day? Can you commute on the Aprilia RS660? The answer is, it depends. It depends firstly on your commute. It depends on your physical condition, and it depends on your willpower. I have no problems commuting on this bike, and I've been doing that for the last year and a half. The reason why, number one, I have a short, varied commute. It changes every day. So that helps quite a bit. The second reason is that I'm willing to tolerate some level of discomfort, and that's important if you're considering commuting on a bike like this. The things I've just brought up, they're more to do with the rider and also the external conditions. But what is it about the bike itself that makes it, in my opinion, be a somewhat decent commuter? Well, there are three reasons. Reason number one, this bike is a featherweight. The bike weighs 183 kilograms. I don't think there are many bikes producing similar amounts of power, high performance motorcycles. And when I say high performance, I'm talking about bikes that make at least 80 horsepower. I don't think there are a lot of high performance motorcycles weighing less than 183 kilograms. In fact, I can't think of any. There are bikes which come close, and obviously there are bikes with better power to weight ratios. But in terms of absolute weight, if you were to rank high performance motorcycles just on their weight, the Aprilia would probably be at the top of that list, or definitely in the top 3. The second reason is the size. It's not just about the weight, but the Aprilia is also a very small, compact motorcycle. It doesn't just feel small for a 650. It doesn't even feel small for a 400. It actually feels 250 small. And I know you're gonna say that I'm exaggerating, but honestly, I'm not trying to be hyperbolic. Just take everyone's favorite 400cc, the ubiquitous Honda CB400 Super 4. That bike weighs about 195 kilograms. So it's 12 kilograms up on the Aprilia. It's also got a longer wheelbase. If I'm not mistaken, 1400 millimeters compared to 1370 on the Aprilia, so a fair bit longer. And because the Honda is an inline 4, it's wider. So relatively speaking, the Honda is heavier, longer and wider, which means overall it's a bigger motorcycle. As a matter of fact, the Aprilia is actually smaller than a Yamaha R3. It's smaller in terms of having a shorter wheelbase. The R3 is a learner bike. The point I'm trying to make is that the Aprilia is actually a very small bike, and it's not my imagination talking. The third reason this bike feels perfect. No sputters, no surging, no lurching, just linear, predictable power delivery. And it's not just that the power delivery is so predictable and dependable. There's power from as low as 2000 RPM. So it's available almost instantly. I can cruise along at 80 km/h in top gear. It'll just happily cruise along without any fueling issues. You know, I used to have an Aprilia Tuono, the V-twin, the 1000cc V-twin, not the V4. That bike had really nice ergonomics. It was really comfortable to ride, even in the city. But the engine was not so nice. There was little to no power below 4,000 RPM. And honestly speaking, if I were to put the RS660 and the Tuono side by side and do a top gear roll-on test, the 660 would simply walk away from the Tuono. So if that's not progress and innovation, I don't know what is. So this combination of lightweight, compact, small proportions, a tight turning radius, and perfect fueling. All these combine to make up a very nice city bike. It makes for a bike you can pedal in and out of parking lots. You don't need to dismount and push. On the highway, that slim profile makes it easy to lane split and lane split safely. It's less stressful also when you're trying to make your way in and out of multi-story car parks. No problems with steep, narrow and slippery car parks. So that's always nice. There is one fly in this otherwise wonderful ointment though. That's the riding position. The riding position is, shall we say, a compromise. It's in between a sport bike and an upright tourer, an upright or a naked bike. So it's got sports tourer ergonomics, which means you are still canted forward a bit, quite a bit, and this puts a lot of pressure on your palms and wrists. To be honest, my wrists are already aching now. I guess that's the nature of the beast. The faster you go, the more natural and comfortable it feels. I don't know, maybe I just need better gloves. That might solve the problem. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope you found the video useful, and we'll talk again soon. Bye for now.